There's this day that I was looking for a job. Umeitisha makaratasi. Yes, I didn't have all the requirements, but before even achukue zenye niko nazo, aliniangalia tu kutoka juu mpaka chini.
Wengine hata wanashangaa kama uko na mtoto, wanashangaa nauliza huyo mtoto ni wako?
If someone heard that Josephta was actually seen with their boy, they would be very annoyed. Very annoyed. How can you be seen talking to such a girl? Is that somebody whom someone can, such like things?
Walemavu kawaida hatupendwi sana kwa ajili watu wanatuona kama mzigo. Kama ni watu kina brother zako na sister zako hataki kwenda kama ni pahali na wewe. So marafiki wetu ni wachache.
My name is Jacqueline Bartenge. I work for Women Challenge to Challenge as the program manager, and my work mainly is about overseeing the implementation of different projects, one of them being the Awesome program. The main objective of Awesome project is in movement building, and we mainly have 3 outcome levels in the Awesome program. One of them being self, then we have the society outcome level, and then we have the formal institution levels.
When we began, when we called women in Nairobi to tell them that this is what we want to do and we'll be working with you, they looked like, are we going to manage? They had not even engaged even the chief of their area. So how are they going to face the governor? Where are they going to start?
We came together, 3 countries, Ethiopia, Kenya, and Uganda, different organizations, including Women Challenge to Challenge, FIDA Kenya, Forum for Women in Democracy, that is forwarded in Uganda, the Ethiopian Women Disability Association, that is UDNA, and the SWADNA in Ethiopia.
We really wanted to focus, especially at the grassroots levels, really going deep into the counties, to those people who maybe information may not be able to access. They may not be able to access that information easily.
We work with women from grassroots, not only at national level, at grassroots, at county level, where we empower them, and then they are able now to see that vision that we had when we were starting. And the vision is to see a just and participatory and inclusive society of women with disabilities.
Sio ni vizuri. Sasa leo tunataka kusikiza yenu kwamba mmefikia wapi, mmefaulu wapi.
Before I started with WCC, I had a lot of challenges. I was not able to maybe speak for myself. I was going through a lot of violences that I didn't know. And after being trained, sitting with them, talking, I was able to have a voice to speak for myself and to speak for others.
Since I became Mama, I have been trained by WCC. I became a leader who is confident, a leader who is knowledgeable. I can advocate for the rights of persons with disabilities.
This is a very important project because it's enlightening the people attending it first. And first of all, once they get enlightened, they'll get to the ground. They have to teach the rest. And that is how ignorance fades away from our people.
So when it comes to the self, we are mainly reaching out to the women with disabilities, ensuring that movement building is properly reached amongst women with disabilities and amongst organizations of women with disability.
What needs to be done is a lot of awareness creation.
What happens is that many of us down there, we are there, but we don't understand ourselves. Our self-esteem is very low. We have no confidence. Our confidence levels are also low. And we don't think, we kind of agree with the community that we are useless.
We should go out there. Our voices should be heard. We should lobby for our spaces. We should advocate. We should also tupiga kelele wengine wakipiga kelele.
There is a lot. Exclusion, discrimination, it is still existing in our country. Today, the cabinet secretaries, do we have any person with disability?
No. In the society, men are more loud, they are more visible, they are more empowered, and women come second, either because of the way we are socialized, because of the gender norms, where women are only supposed to be seen or to be heard. And so that aspect really puts a woman with disability down, or brings that double jeopardy, because they are discriminated upon their gender, because they are women at the society, and because of the disability.
We understand that this journey of inclusion, we cannot do it basically as women with disability alone. So we need the support of the society.
I really support persons with disability. And please, don't be scared to go to political leadership. That is the only area also you can put your voices, you can raise your voices, and you can change the laws, you can bring some policies, you can change some regulations, and you can also ensure enforcement.
And thirdly, the outcome level of the formal institutions, where we are talking about the government institutions, both at the higher level of the government and even at the county level.
I think as women reps and as women leaders as KEWOPA, we need to call a meeting with the line ministry to understand what they're doing, and then the second meeting with the line ministry with all the sagas that are under it, or all the bodies that are under it that work with persons with disability, so that we can actually move together.
I'm happy about these projects, and especially for the challenged women and the organizations that even come in to support, because from there we are able to identify even the women that have this talent of being leaders.
One of the activities that we have done when it comes to the self-level, reaching out to women with disability, we have had civic education training.
If we have to remain in politics as women, we are obliged to prove ourselves and go an extra mile.
We have had sign language interpretation trainings, which we were able to reach 6 counties, and we trained more than 120 service providers.
My name is T-R-I-Z-A-H Chiza, and this is my sign name. My name is S-I-M-O-N Simon, and this is my sign name.
You have really impressed me. I'm so happy.
I've been very grateful of that lesson that I was given, because at a hello peke yake sikujua, hata kusoma maji. I also have a deaf neighbor who is around 50 to 55 years. Who communicate na watu wake inakuwa ni shida. So he has to force things out. So I'm very glad that I've learned from this class, and I'm begging again, I'd like to advance.
Nimesema nimeshukuru sana kuwa hapa na nyinyi na kuweza kuona matokeo yale mmefanya ya klasi yenu, na mmefanya vizuri.
Again, when it comes to the community, looking at even the political spaces and how the society is able to accept it for a woman with disability to take up this leadership position, vie.
We want to see many women and girls with disabilities getting into political spaces and participating in making decisions that affect their lives.
KEWOPA normally has a mentorship program with women aspirants, and so we are looking also to have an engagement with specifically women with disabilities who are interested in running for different political party seats.
Disability will be used to campaign you. And then I said, you are not competing against other persons with disability. You are competing with everyone.
I also have very big dreams ya kufika pale mbele. Next time, sorry, maybe after 2027,
WCC has been building us from the grassroots. Now we have come to the middle. Now we are on the top.
What I want to do is to venture much in politics, na ningetaka pia kuvai for a seat.
We have been able to engage KEWOPA. This is Kenya Women Parliamentarian Association. And one issue that we have been able to push with them is that when they're making laws, to ensure that the laws are very inclusive, they have everybody on board.
Thank you all for inviting us, and as parliamentarians, we will do the best that we can to serve the community the best that we can.
We are here today with the Women Challenge to Challenge to just look at some of the advancements we've made with regards to legislative action on persons with disabilities.
Some mothers have even locked their children in their houses. You'll never get to know about them. You have to go as legislators did and look around for these children, take them to school because they are living with disability and nobody cares. As a leader, as a woman, I'm always in support of this. I support in terms of their care, in terms of their education, in terms of their political positions, in terms of the healthcare practices and how we can cushion them in the society. So mainstreaming them is very critical. But I want to say that there is much more to be done in terms of awareness creation and to build acceptance among leaders and the community or the society at large.
Are we having 5% persons with disability employed in all our institutions? Are we putting the right amount of budgets? Are they getting the right amount of contracts when it comes to procurement? And then also in terms of services, do we know the population so that we can cater for it? Is the 2,000 that we're giving sufficient?
How then do we participate in the decision making? It's through empowerment, it's through getting that opportunity.
Initially, when we started, let me say we had women with disability with very low self-esteem. We had women with disabilities who could not confidently speak about what is rightfully theirs. The change that we have been able to see throughout this program is first, the confidence of women with disability, even when it comes to them demanding what is rightfully theirs.
And now I feel I've got strength, and I know who I am, and I know my right, and I can give them to others.
As people, persons with disabilities, we are out to show that here we are, we can do our own thing. We can plan, we can decide, we can decide our destiny by ourselves.
To WCC, I'm very grateful for the work that they have been doing, because I'm no longer the woman I was before working with them. I'm a woman who is empowered.
Today we can see that many women are able to stand and speak for themselves, and they will be able to realize that now this is now I've been abused, or this one is wrong, or this one my right has been violated.
WCC appreciates for starting a sign language class here, and you may attend the class mpaka mkamaliza na mkahitimu.
As Women Challenge to Challenge, we dream of a day where a woman with disability will not have to really do a lot to prove to the society or to the world at large that she can do it. We envision a society where people look at women with disability first as a human being and not see the disability first.
Disability is a challenge, but it's not an inability to be able to achieve your dreams.
Nothing about us without us. That is my message to anybody living with disability and you're a woman.
One of the key achievements that I would say we have been able to do through the project is coming up with a persons with disability policy in Makueni County.
All women, I want you to remember always that there is nothing for us without us. We have to be in that table.
Power, WCC power! Power! United WCC, united! United! United women, united! United!
As WCC, I must say that the awesome program has really been impactful for us, especially building our strength in advocacy and also building the movement of women with disability.